Okay, I had to come back and just tell you about two other random thoughts I had. First one is this Wienergate. And the second one is how dumb can Sarah Palin actually be? So this is going to be a little bit of political random thought. Okay, Wienergate. First of all, when your name is Wiener, is it ever appropriate for you to take crotch shots and think that it's not going to get out? You set yourself up for every late night comic to clown you. Then if you're going to lie, come up with a good lie. Someone hacked my Twitter. Someone hacked your Twitter and put a picture of you on it. That's just ridiculous. Maybe you could say I was, under some medication. I was under doctor's orders to take some medication, and I did some things that are completely out of my character because I was under the influence of prescription drugs. That would have been a much better excuse. I mean, it worked for Rush Limbaugh. He was all addicted to prescription drugs, even though he talked about drug addicts and all kinds of things, and he was a complete hypocrite. But hey, he bounced back. Wiener, next time, think your lies through. Don't lie. Lie good. Medical excuse, temporary insanity. It works for murderers. Why can't it work for you? I don't know. And then they talk about, he said his wife is okay. It wasn't just me. If you didn't see the video, go watch the video. But it looked like he was making up what she said as he went along. They were like, well, how does your wife feel? Okay, first of all, that's a dumb question, reporter. He just got busted nationally for sexting over the internet, over his cell phone, and through email. And he hasn't been married a year, I don't think, or maybe two. How does your wife feel? Oh, she mad. She probably even talking to him. She wasn't even at the press conference. Well, why isn't your wife here? Another dumb question. Why wouldn't you? Would you be there? And this fool actually took 40 minutes, 40 minutes to respond to questions. How do you respond to something that was so stupid for you to have done? And then you take 40 minutes for you to say some of the dumbest answers ever known to a politician in trouble? Instead of just saying, in 40 seconds, I was wrong, I apologize, it was not a hacking incident, I made some bad decisions, I was under the influence of prescription drugs. Thank you so much. And walk out the door. This fool says, yes, my wife, she's very supportive. She said we're going to work on it. All he needed to do was be like, yeah, that's it. It was a skit from Saturday Night Live. I don't know if any of y'all old enough to remember this, but this guy made up things as he went along. He was like, and it was on a Tuesday. Yeah, that's right. That's all Wiener needed to do. Okay, now let's get to Sarah Palin. GOP, if that's the best candidate you have, if that's the most charismatic, if that's the one that you believe all of your troops need to rally behind, y'all need to close your party doors. End the existence of GOP altogether. Because that woman is beyond dumb. She is brain dead and still living. She's like a miracle. How can you be brain dead, still breathing, walking, and talking? You're Sarah Palin. You can do it. Paul Revere. Paul Revere is a story that we've learned about from like infancy. I feel like I've heard the Paul Revere story. You can go shoot one shot if it was by land, two if it was by sea. He was there to tell to tell them that the British were coming. This ignoramus woman that needs to just go to Alaska and keep hunting and do her little nature thing on Nat Geo. Stick with that, because that's what you're good at. You actually sound halfway intelligent on that show, because you understand that nature is simple, so she can get that. But all these really deep concepts like history, mathematics, science, leave that alone. Leave that alone. Your husband, he looks kind of smart. I don't know. Let him do all that. Step out of politics, baby. You said that Paul Revere was someone who rode through the town, and this is exactly, I'm not imitating, go on MSN. She was ridiculous. Someone who rode through the town and let us know that we were safe and that we could have our arms. And then he told us that it was okay, we were going to be alright, and we could still have our arms. Paul Revere didn't say not a word about bearing arms. Not one word. Not one. Not a half, not a quarter, not one. He talked about, okay, somebody is coming to kill us. They're either coming by sea or they're coming by land. That's all he was there to do. He was a courier. That's all he was going to do, was let you know the British are coming. I can't even call her dumb. She's beyond dumb. She's brain dead. I told you she's brain dead. He's going to sit up there and talk about it was about bearing arms? GOP, please, if that's the best, I'd rather take Mitt Romney with his horribly sounding name than her. And I'm not even a Republican. I don't claim any party. But she is stupid. Stupid doesn't even begin to say it. I gotta stick with brain dead. How do you not know who Paul Revere? It's already bad enough she didn't know the last book she read when Katie Couric put on the spot. The last book you read, the last magazine you looked at, the last thing in print that you glanced at. She couldn't answer it. You know why, Katie Couric? Because she can't read. You know why I know this? Because she doesn't know anything. That's the only excuse that it is. She can't read. I don't know. Maybe she's dyslexic. Maybe she's brain dead and the walking miracle. I don't know. But something has got to give. Something is wrong in America when you believe, and I've heard like people that I would have thought in the past were intelligent say that she's actually a formidable opponent to Harvard-educated Barack Obama. Come on now. Even if you don't like Barack, even if you don't like Democrats, even if you don't like black people, you do at least know that this man is Harvard-educated. And Donald Trump, the other dumb man, first of all, get your hair together. He's gonna come out and say that he doesn't believe that Barack Obama even had the credentials to get into school, that he was a subpar student. He was the head of the Harvard Law Group. You have to be elected by your student body. They elect based on your rank in class. He is the only African Americans who have ever led this organization. Donald Trump, can I first see your high school diploma? As far as I know, you just were somebody who got out of school, got with your dad's real estate company, and got lucky. And then you almost lost your shirt. You faded for a little while. Then you're now back, and now you got a nerve to question this man, but nobody questioned Bush with all, I mean, it's a book of Bushisms that's this big. Bushisms are all the dumb things that President Bush said while he was in office. You didn't question whether or not he should have been in. I think he went to Yale. You didn't question whether or not his daddy got him in, and we all know he did. There is no way that man qualified to graduate elementary school, let alone Ivy League college. Really? Stop it. Sarah Palin, go sit down. Go deal with your grandkid. Go deal with your Nat Geo show and get up off of my MSN shows and all this wasting time. We can be talking about something that's important. Nobody want to hear what you're talking about. I need to know how much my gas is going to cost tomorrow. If I need to pull out my daughter's scooter, if I need to pull out a bicycle, or if I'm just going to start walking and say forget it because I can't afford to drive. I don't understand you talking about Paul Revere with some ridiculous explanation like it really made sense. And you were convincing yourself, yeah, that's it. And nobody in that little cafe had the nerve to say, Sarah Palin, brain dead woman, shut up, you're making a fool of yourself. Where are her handlers? Where are the people that are supposed to say, don't answer any questions, just smile, because she's pretty, just smile away. Be a beauty pageant candidate. That's what you need to do. Just, that's it. You're brain dead. Just, that's all you need to do. Once you do this, every time you open your mouth, stupidity falls out your lips. Give it up.